Hi guys, welcome to the Unconcealment. This is Mark. So, our topic for today is all about the infant baptism and then the adult baptism. Which is correct? Infant baptism or adult baptism? Alright, so before we will discuss what is infant and adult baptism, let us first know what is baptism. Baptism simply means to cleanse our original sin, not personal sin. When I talk about original sin, it is a sin inherited from our first parent, their fall. The fall of the first man in the paradise, which is Adam and Eve. Personal sin, this is our own personal, from the word personal, it means our own sin. There are three kinds of personal sin. So maybe we can discuss that one, but I will just enumerate it for the sake of giving you some information about the three sins, personal sin. First, we have sin of commission. Second, sin of omission. And then the third one is the root sin. Sin of commission, this kind of sin, we actually do it intentionally. We do it intentionally. The sin of omission, we have the capacity or the ability to correct, but we didn't do it. The root sin, these are the 7 capital sins. Like for example, the pride, lust, gluttony, sloth. Now, let us try to see which is correct. The infant baptism or the adult baptism, which is actually proper for us to follow or to practice with regards to the rites of baptism, infant or adult baptism. So when we talk about infant baptism, the infants are the one who are being baptized. Likewise, the adult, from the word adult, it means the one who are being baptized are actually adult people. Most of the Catholics, they followed or practiced infant baptism. They advocated infant baptism. But they accept adult baptism for some special cases. Most of the non-Catholics, they don't accept infant baptism. They practice or they followed adult baptism. Why? The non-Catholics, they believe that adult baptism should be practiced because that particular person or individual which is being baptized at that moment has already the knowledge that he knows that he is being baptized. That's the reason why they advocated adult baptism and not infant baptism. Catholics, mind you, advocated infant baptism. At the same time, they accept adult baptism in some special cases. The non-Catholics advocated adult baptism, but they really don't accept infant baptism. Okay guys, let us make it clear. Non-Catholics, they don't accept infant baptism. They only accepted adult baptism. For the reason that infant, during baptism, he or she doesn't know that he or she is being baptized. That's why they advocated adult baptism. Because adults knew that at that moment, he or she is being baptized. no? Rather than the infant out of this world. He or she doesn't know because he or she is still a baby. But let's go back to our definition of baptism. We define baptism as to cleanse the original sin, not personal sin. So it means it doesn't necessarily follow that it should be adult baptism. Because of that original sin we inherited from our first parent, Adam and Eve, we need to be baptized. We need to be clean through baptism. As early, as infant, as baby as you are, as soon as possible, as much as possible, as infant as we are, in order to break the chain of that so-called original sin by the time we enter into this world. That is why the presence of the mother and the father, the parents of that baby, is very important during baptism, because their faith represents Adam and Eve. Because during that time, the baby, they don't know that they are being baptized at that moment. It is the knowledge of the parents, the faith of the parents that gives grace, with the guidance of God to the baby. They present it to the church. They present it to Christ, and then break the original sin through baptism. Now, what do you think is correct? The infant baptism or the adult baptism? If you have brilliant idea out there, write your ideas below in comment section, and then we can discuss it together. And also, for other people to know about, in a simplest manner, the adult and the infant baptism, please can you share this video for them also to know the difference between infant and adult baptism, why there is infant and why there is adult baptism. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for you to be updated about simple facts in the unconcealment.